Welcome to Superchat. If you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers and beyond, you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The very first channel that we're looking at today has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Superchat for quite some time. This is Lele Scratcher Lottery. It's a very simple channel. Literally on the About page, you will find them saying scratching off lottery tickets. And it's interesting because this is actually a huge category and genre here on YouTube, and Superchat has got at least 10, if not 20, different lottery ticket scratching channels and creators within our family, maybe even more. What I find in this category, genre, and community of channels is a lot of very extra generous creators. And they spread that generosity not just within their own community, but outside as well, here in the Superchat family and out in the YouTube streets as well. So I hope everybody will connect with Lele Scratcher Lottery. They are giving us both videos and shorts. Most of the videos are short form, but you will enjoy some exciting activity while they look for big wins. So thank you everybody for coming in so early. I see that Vern's Junk Closet, my YouTube BFF, is in the house. She is your YouTube cheerleader, and she has been with me long before day one. It's getting on well beyond 2.5 years now that we've been connected, and closer to 3 years. For those of you who haven't already seen our special edition episodes 100, 200, 300, and 400 that just passed, I hope you'll go back and watch those. Vern's Junk Closet joins me on panel for a very special edition of Superchat, a very different type of live stream where we talk about tips, tricks, and other updates that have happened over the last long while that can help with your videos and your channels. Four Corners Custom Products is in the house, as well as I Am Betty J Gathers, of course, was here early. Mrs. VSNC09 and K-lastic TV. They are all on the Wheel of Doom, and Rambling with the Brums is about to be added. Shane from Paralife TV, Life as a Paraplegic, is also on there. He was here yesterday for the live stream, but we missed his channel, and right at the end I realized that. So we've got him on there right away with everybody first. Scratch and Pete PA from our moderator squad, of course, is on the wheel as always. He is one of the most generous supporters that I've met on all of YouTube, and I can't help when I use those words but talk about Michael's adventures as well. All of our moderators here are dear friends of mine, and they have been for a long time. They are all dear friends of each other. They will all reach out to give extra generous support to everybody basically that crosses their path. But then as well, they will all allow and encourage people to connect in their live streams and premieres the same way that we do here in Superchat, so you will meet more friends and family members when you're there with them. VMAX Show dropped a super chat on us. That's actually Vern's Junk Closet with a second channel where we get a behind-the-scenes look at that creator. So thank you, my dear friend Vern's Junk Closet. We are going to put up her channels first before we start spinning the wheel for that reason. And then as well, I see Peculiar Beauty has done the same and dropped another super chat. So thank you for that extra generous support to get us going. And those will be the first two channels that we look at before I get to spinning our Wheel of Doom. And I'm just looking to see who we've got in the chat with us right now as well. Dine with Sonia is here. It's good to see you in the house. Ghostly Winds is here with us as well. They happen to be a member. So I've got them on the wheel. We always put the members on the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. I bring it every day. It's here early. Thank you for coming in. Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs is here with us almost every day. The Bud Files is back. It's good to see you. And TWT TV is a longtime friend of Superchat as well with a couple of channels. So hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So once again, we're looking at Lele Scratcher Lottery, and I hope everybody will connect with their channel if you haven't already. That's our featured channel for today. We feature them across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. This is VMAX Show. This is the second channel from Vern's Junk Closet. I'll show you her main channel in a quick second, but this is where we get a behind-the-scenes look at my YouTube BFF. She is known as your YouTube cheerleader as well. She is extremely knowledgeable when it comes to all things YouTube and helping people grow their channels, and she is inspirational in the creation of Superchat, as a matter of fact. So I hope everybody will connect with her here. This is where we get a fun look at Vern behind Vern's Junk Closet, and I'm just going to show you her main channel as well. When we look at Vern's Junk Closet, this is where she shares her knowledge about YouTube and helps people with their channels. She does a lot of other variety here as well, some interviews, some unboxings, product reviews, and basically a lot of other videos that are meant to help us both in our YouTube journeys as well as simple motivation and inspiration. So I hope everybody will connect with her. The Gathering Within, thank you for coming in. She was hanging out with us on the music stream earlier with Michael's Adventures. The Gathering Within is a fellow Canadian and happens to be a member, so I've got them on the wheel as well. I see that Herman the Great has dropped a highlighted milestone message. I actually just followed them on Twitter this morning. Herman the Great, thank you for sending that highlighted milestone message. What that is a special message that gets highlighted in the chat. It looks like a super chat, but it's colored green, meant for the members. And then you get one of those every month on any channel where you are a member if the host has them enabled. So it's kind of cool. And Vern's Junk Closet, you can see, has got the new feature here where members are shown at the top of the page. It's interesting because a lot of people were doing this anyway with featured channel sections on their front page, but YouTube added it as a feature. If you have 8 or more members, they add this to your page. You can move it around if you'd like, or take it off if you don't want it there. But what will happen is every time we refresh the page, you'll see the combination of the 8 channels that are featured will change. So I hope everybody will connect with Vern's Junk Closet. You will meet more friends and family members over there the same way that you do here in Superchat, and you can see that she is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her when you get there, including Super Chats and memberships. So next up is Peculiar Beauty. So thank you again, Vern's Junk Closet. Thank you, Peculiar Beauty, for your super chats. I really do appreciate that. Peculiar Beauty is up on the screen for the first time ever. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. This latest one is 10 minutes long. I'm going to add that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Southern Sandy Crafts is in the house. Eerie Frog is here with us every day, as is the Stock Explorer. Big Sun's Lawn Care is here, and I think I saw Triple Threat Firearms and Defense Inc. is here for what I believe is the second time. Justin Mello's Music and Vlogs has been a longtime friend of Tuberchat. And Bang Romy channel, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active in the chat, then we will get around to everybody. Four Corners Custom Products sent to Super Chat. I just missed that, but luckily Scratch and PPA caught that. So I'm going to put Four Corners Custom Products channel up right before Scratch and PPA, because we did just spin the wheel, but Scratch and Pete will be the first channel that we look at from our Wheel of Doom. So Four Corners Custom Products has been a longtime friend of Tuberchat, but they're an extremely generous creator, and they just dropped a super chat on us now, but they've done that countless times here, and I see them outspreading generosity all over the YouTube streets when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams supporting others myself. Cooking with Sharisa, good to see you here. James Catanese, good to see you in the house as well. Four Corners Custom Products is coming along nicely. They're getting close to 2,800 subscribers right now. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. This creator is going to, more than anything else, show us the behind the scenes look at how merchandise is made, everything from t-shirts to hats to mugs to vinyl stickers, everything that can be printed. So it's wonderful that we have this creator to learn from, but then use as a resource as well when it's time to think about monetizing our own businesses and YouTube channels with merchandise. So I hope everybody will connect with Four Corners Custom Products. Thank you one more time for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. I'm going to put Scratch and PPA up on the screen right now because we did spin the wheel, but I see that Herman the Great is coming in with another super chat right now. So thank you for this extra generous support to get us started for today. Scratch and PPA, like I had said in the beginning of the stream, is one of the most supportive creators that I have met on all of YouTube, and they are somebody who seems to be everywhere all the time. They're actually the reason I use those words. They've got interactive series of videos, and what that means is that you get the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. It sets his series apart, makes it unique and a lot of fun to be a part of. You notice that our featured channel for today, Lele Scratcher Lottery, is another lottery ticket scratching channel, and Scratch and PPA has made themselves a big part both here in the YouTube family, or in the Tuber Chat family, but as well in the lottery ticket scratching genre. And like I had said, we see a lot of generous creators. Scratch and PPA is somebody who goes over and above, especially when it comes to the idea of giving much more than they expect to receive, and especially with support for other creators. So the reason I put so much focus on this is because if you can join Scratch and PPA on Tuesday or any Tuesday for one of his premieres, he always puts them out at 12:15 Eastern without fail for over 70 episodes now. And you will find a live chat that runs faster than Tuber Chat, faster than most you've seen on YouTube. And that is because of the overwhelming support he gives to others. It comes back in a rush and flood of support all at once in about a 10-minute period during his premieres. And like I said, they're every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. As well, this creator can we can probably take some inspiration from them. The presentation on the channel is spectacular. As you can see, the thumbnails, the banner, the avatar, they all match. They've been consistent since day one. And then as well, this creator does an incredible job of marrying in the outside social networks for their interactive video series. Hendrickson Family Farm, good to see you here. Not sure if I welcomed you earlier. Lori's Tech Time is in the house. I did get you onto our Wheel of Doom. They happen to be a member, of course. And again, hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Next up is Herman the Great. They dropped another super chat on us, and they've done that before. Herman the Great has actually reset and restarted their channel recently, but they're doing well with pushing out content, so I'm hoping that everybody will connect with them, see what they've got going on now. With almost 1,700 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit closer to that milestone. We also see that they've got a lot of featured channels here. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on the audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. That's where the strong and solid foundation for our channels really comes from. And if you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page, I hope you will let me know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. And Herman the Great obviously has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time. Woman Outdoors has just come in And I've got them on the wheel, of course. They happen to be a member. The Life of Nahid, good to see you here. And we'll spin the wheel, and we'll get another channel up here right now. Rambling with the Brums, like I had said as they walked in the door, is a fellow Canadian. They're about 6 hours away from me, close to our nation's capital. And they come to us from the homesteading community of channels. I talk about this group and genre and community often because, first of all, we have an influx of homesteading, gardening, farming, and outdoor channels here in Superchat. But I find that I believe we could all take some education from most of these channels. And I know that Scott from Rambling with the Brums will probably be laughing if I'm telling everybody that his channel is an educational channel. But I absolutely do mean that in the case of all, or at least most of these channels. But Rambling with the Brums is a lot of fun as well. He's built up quite a reputation as a supporter as well as a moderator, in fact. And he has a couple of series of live streams. Every Thursday, we have Procrastination Thursday. I try to join him whenever I can. And Fellowship Saturdays, another popular series as well. He's an advocate for helping others with their channels as well. So you will meet more friends and family members when you're there. And he loves helping people hit milestones as well. Chris and Larry Homestead, good to see you in the house. They happen to be members as well, so I've got them on the wheel. I hope I haven't missed any channels coming in. I thought I just missed another channel sneaking in the door. Yes, Six Bows is back, is here. Good to see you back in the house. So hopefully everybody will connect with Scott from Rambling with the Brums with 776 subscribers. We'd love to get him moving towards the 800 that he's thinking about. The Stock Explorer, I'm not sure if I welcomed you today. I did notice you on the featured channels from Herman the Great, and I know you've been here for a few minutes. But that's Nora, and they are an incredibly supportive creator who's here with us every day. Team Goodman, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. They are always here until the end, so I really do appreciate that. Finding Happiness in All You Do is actually a channel that has been with us pretty much from the beginning, and when you think about that, it's over 2 years now and 400 episodes of Superchat. Charlene Heel is a powerhouse of energy and positivity. She's here with us again with a couple of channels. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see who's coming up next. And Rambling with the Brums happens also to be extremely supportive. So when you're out visiting other channels, you will likely run into Rambling with the Brums supporting others often. I Am Betty J Gathers is coming up. This is another incredibly supportive creator. Now, we have probably gained hundreds of thumbs up based on the reminders from I Am Betty J Gathers, for which I'm grateful. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. I Am Betty J Gathers has over 300 subscribers now. They've got that nice and locked in. They're well on their way towards 400. Hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And what she seeks to do more than anything else on this channel is motivate us with healthy living. And there's a lot of variety here, though. So she talks about intermittent fasting. She talks about eating healthy. But she also takes us out for a little bit of variety, especially when it comes to different haul videos that she's had coming up lately, like this Amazon haul, another grocery store haul. Now, I'm going to take this one and add it into my catch-up list so I can stay caught up with you. And Rambling with the Brums, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. Like I said, Scott is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, but as a matter of fact, that has just locked in the Stream Boss position, and that's the video game life meter under my camera that you see there. And what happens is every Super Chat and membership knocks a little bit of life off of the current Stream Boss. The last person to knock it out takes over and therefore gets some extra exposure. So we'll see Rambling with the Brums for a while now. All Things Jay, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Again, hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Now, if anybody here would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining waning watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you are willing, then please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Ghostly Winds is coming up right now. This is a longtime friend of Superchat, and you wonder to yourself who's still going to be with you a year down the road or 2 years down the road after you start your YouTube channel. But even more than that, you're going to wonder to yourself, who are the creators, who are the friends that are actually going to have your back and share with you the things that they see, the things that they notice, so that not only yourself, but everybody you're connected to can benefit. And that's Ghostly Winds. As a dear friend to me, they have been for a very long time. They happen to be a silver member here, so we see their channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And of course, I had them on the wheel. With 728 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about. We have watched Ghostly Winds come a long way. What you'll find in the content on this channel is a mix of videos and live streams. I don't think they've started with shorts yet. Oh, they have. Yes, of course. I should know that. They did a shout-out video of Superchat. I'm being silly. Forgive me for that. One of their shorts videos was actually a shout-out for Superchat. So, I forget about that. I'm not in a situation where I'm watching a lot of shorts these days. I'm hoping to watch some more, but my time is they're few and far between for me. So forgive that silliness. But Ghostly Winds, like I said, has been a dear friend for a long time. So they are bringing us all three types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams. And what you'll find on this channel is a lot of retro video gameplay, if we want to call it that. You see the Sega and Nintendo logos on the banner, and this creator, even though I grew up with those systems, literally, this creator is able to continuously show me games that I had not already seen before. They're doing a Dragon Force series right now, and I'm just going to take their latest video and add it into my catch-up list for now. But when you catch Ghostly Winds on a live stream, you'll also understand very quickly that time flies pretty quick, because this creator is extremely energetic. They're warm, they're welcoming, but you can basically feel the fun that they're having while they're playing and streaming, and it's really something to see. So like I said, Ghostly Winds has been a dear friend for a long time. I'm hoping you can, I'm hoping everybody will connect with them. And then, yeah, Ghostly Winds hasn't done many shorts yet. They've just, well, it's just because they've started though. That's why. They've put out quite a few considering how long ago they started, because it's only been a few weeks, I think, right? Or a month or so. And shorts are something that can really help. So I'm doing more experimenting with those right now myself on our music channel, putting out basically a short a day almost for a month and a half, and we'll see how that goes. I'll let everybody know what I think afterwards. I've done about 20 of them outside, so I'm certainly not an authority. I haven't got any of the big success that some of our moderators and other Superchat family members have had, where they've gotten into the tens of thousands of views, but we'll keep an eye on them and see what happens. Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC is in the house. It's always good to see you. And Shane is here from Paralife TV, Life as a Paraplegic. This is a creator who's here with us often, but I also see them out supporting others regularly as well. When I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into them constantly. Now, they were here yesterday for most of the live stream, but right at the last minute, just as I ended, I realized that they were still there. I didn't think that they were, so we missed their channel. So I wanted to get them on early today. And one of the things that I love about this channel is that Shane is teaching us a couple of different things at the same time. So first of all, we get to see the world through his eyes as he shows what life as a paraplegic will, bring, and the different challenges or perspectives that come along with that. But as well, he does a lot of do-it-yourself videos. And particularly lately, there's been a bit of fitness. He's been doing some workouts and stuff like that. I've literally sat there eating like chips and chocolate and snacks, watching him him work out, which is always fun to do. But as well, he actually does do-it-yourself videos where we've watched him show us how to get a few different things accomplished. So there's different angles to be learned on this channel, if that makes any sense. And I know you will enjoy it, but also Shane is a dynamic host, and I know everybody that's in his live streams is able to keep up a great engaged conversation for that reason. So I hope everybody will connect with him. He's got over 1,200 subscribers right now. We'd love to push him a little bit closer on the road towards 1,300. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. You must love the way I dance around some of the things that I say, right? Because my sentences go on endlessly. It's not that I don't mean the things that I say, it's just that most of it has been said many times before. Am I going to lose my whole wheel now, or what's going to happen here? Something happened to the wheel. There it is, okay. Forgive me, I'm ripping off somebody's chance. Now, Vern's Junk Closet actually was already up. She is my YouTube BFF, but she actually came in blazing with a super chat today, so we put her on right away. But sometimes, you know, I know for those of you who are here often, you hear me run on endlessly, and trying to say the same things about the same channels so many times, literally hundreds of times, must result in a little bit of comedy while I try to dance around my sentences here. But hopefully everybody finds that amusing anyway. And Annabelle TV is up here right now. Now, this is another creator who came into the Tuber Chat family just blazing with generosity. Now, they've only been with us just around a month or so. I feel like it's longer, but I know that it's just around a month. Can't be more than 2. But Annabelle TV had become a member right away. So we see them with us just about every single day they're here, but they also happen to be a member, so we put them on the wheel right away. Now, they're posting frequently, just about every day it seems, but I'm going to take another video and add this into my catch-up list. I'm just wondering, did you have another video there that you deleted? I feel like, or was this there yesterday and I didn't catch up with this yet? Maybe that's the situation. Yeah, that's okay. I thought there was an extra video there because we've been looking at Annabelle TV every day this weekend, and I see this 500 subscriber celebration party, but you'll also notice that they've blown right past that now and are well on the way towards 600 subscribers. This is another creator that's bringing us all 3 types of content with streams, videos, and shorts. And like I said, they're here with us just about every day. Talk with Tori. Good to see you in the house. And thank you, Big Sons Lawrence. Or sorry, Big Sons. I can't even read now. Big Sons Lawn Care. Forgive me. That's a brand new channel here in Tuber Chat this weekend. Thank you for that. Talk with Tori is in the house. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Now, if anybody has the ability to share this stream, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat right now, but could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther because of the algorithm and the signals that are sent in there when you share. And that could happen both today and in the coming days and possibly even weeks ahead, so I'll appreciate it greatly. Woman Outdoors is here right now with 635 subscribers. This is another creator that we see pretty much every day as well, and they happen to be a member, so of course they were on the wheel right away. Now, Woman Outdoors wants to bring us a lot of outdoor adventures more than anything else, but then as well camping, some fishing, bushcraft, which I still have to learn about, but this is a creator that also brings us all 3 types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams. I don't think I've caught Woman Outdoors on a live stream yet, so hopefully I will. If you're going to do one this week, hopefully I'll catch it. I'll definitely be looking forward to it. But they obviously are a loyal and dedicated supporter because, like I said, they're here with us just about every single day. Mickey Laughs, good to see you here. And Cooking with Miss Brown is another longtime friend of Tuber Chat with a couple of different channels. Let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next here. We're going to see K-lastic TV. This is another channel we've seen many, many, many times. We've been a member for a while now. and they bring us a bit of variety on their channel. They've got a couple of shorts that we'll see as soon as we pull the channel up, and I wonder if those will continue. But they also bring us a lot of delicious looking content, as we can see. So they've got a healthy summer salad. I'm going to take that video, I'm going to put that into my ketchup list. That will help me to get caught up, and you see a lot more delicious looking content here. One of the things I really enjoy about cooking is not something that I enjoy. I can cook to save my life, but nothing I do is out of control or spectacular or anything like that. But I can cook. But when I see things like this, it's inspiring to me, just because I think about the fact that, it's not like television where these creators usually don't have the world's greatest equipment, $5,000 to $50,000 ranges and things like that, and not necessarily an unlimited supply of everything in their pantries. So what that results in is a real world look at what people are actually making. And my imagination tells me that most of these creators are bringing us their favorite dishes, the things they like to make for themselves, for their families, for their friends, and other guests and things like that. So I really enjoy the look that we get at some of this stuff, and hopefully you'll enjoy that too from K-lastic TV. We don't have a sub count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're working towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to push each other along, and hopefully soon we will see K-lastic TV get to the 500 that will bring their community tab out. Chris's Clever Craft is in the house. I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get one more channel up here, and it's time for me to add some names to our wheel from our chat list. So I'm going to do that in a second as well. Now, if $1 Scratch Off King, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you are willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Now here we have another channel that wants to bring us delicious looking content, but this is a little bit more professional in the presentation. This is Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC, another creator who is bringing us shorts as well as videos. I can't remember for the life of me whether she started live streaming or not, but I think that's an idea maybe for the future. I don't think we've seen streams from Chef BC yet, but they have been a long-time friend of Superchat, and obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter. So I hope you'll connect with them. They're over 400 subscribers right now. This is another channel that we want to push towards the 500 that will bring their community tab up. I'm a big advocate for the community tab. I believe that community posts are bringing us far more engagement than we think they are, because they do give you the opportunity to have thumbs up or comments. What we find though, when I talk to many creators and we discuss the different ideas behind them, is that the comments and the thumbs up usually come on posts that involve either photos or possibly text. But when you can also do polls on the community tab, which are great, but when you simply post a link, which is what I do most often, when you think about how those posts are interacted with, people are literally clicking on the link through to the video and skipping the part where they would leave the comment or the thumbs up. So even though the community posts sometimes look like they don't get a lot of engagement, I am quite certain that they get a lot more than we think they do, and I use them on other channels for a lot of different reasons. Pet Rock Media, good to see you here. Yarn Barf, good to have you in the house. Thank you for coming in. As a matter of fact, the community tab and sharing is the #1 thing that I'm thanked for on YouTube. So that's a hint for everybody as to how effective they actually are. I Bring It Every Day is coming up on the wheel. Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs is coming up on the wheel as well. And then I will spin and we'll add some more names when we get back down to about 5 or 6. The community tab comes, Eerie Frog, after you have 500 subscribers. It can take up to about 7 days after you get the 500 locked in. So we know that YouTube plays games with our numbers. If you happen to hit like 500, 501, and then split back down to 499 and this and that, they wait until you get the 500 locked in. But once you've got it, it can take anywhere up to 7 days, but it just magically shows up. One day you wake up and it's just there. Pardon me for a quick second. And, pardon me for that. Oh, did I just rip off somebody's chance? Yes, I think I did. Oh, gosh. If anybody noticed who it was that I spun and said we were going to look at, then I'll have to make it up to them. But I spun the wheel, and then when you touch a couple of things on the computer, which I'm using right now, it resets the wheel to spinning again, and I lost who had come up, so forgive me for that. I Bring It Every Day is up for now. We'll see what they got going on. And with 196 subscribers, this is a creator who is very soon going to hit their 200 milestone. And then thank you, Hendrickson Family Farm. Thank you, Scratch and PPA, for catching that. Lori's Tech Time will be next up. I almost ripped off her chance there. But thank you to Scratch and PPA for catching that. Hendrickson Family Farm, thank you. Again, I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I know not everybody can be here for 2.5 hours every time I find it convenient to live stream. But Hendrickson Family Farm is with us often. We will likely see them again next weekend or before that. Runneth Over Garden and Life, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, Eerie Frog, but we all have the same long road. It will come. If you decided not to quit before you started and you intend to be here next year and the year after that, you know you're going to have that community tab. You know eventually you're going to get monetized if that's what you want. Happens for everybody. John Paul is in the house. An 8-year veteran of YouTube. They happen to be a member. I'll put them on the wheel right away. And right now we're looking at I Bring It Every Day. So like I said, 196 subscribers. This is a channel I'm still getting to know, but as far as I can see, it's pure variety. They are bringing us all 3 types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams. But I'm going to take your latest Dollar Tree candy video, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. I'm going to put this right after one of Shane from Paralife TV's workout videos, so I can watch Shane workout, and then I'm going to watch a Dollar Tree candy video right after each other, because that seems to be the way my lifestyle likes to do those kinds of things. And I will keep up with I Bring It Every Day, watch a little bit more of your content, and then the hope is that every time you're here, I'll promote your channel a little bit better as I get to know your channel more and more. Lori's Tech Time is going to come up right now. This is a creator who brings us a little bit of variety, but between a couple of different types of content more than anything else, a lot of video gameplay lately and live streams, but as well a lot of tech reviews. Now we see that Lori's Tech Time has made it onto the official road to 1K, passing 900. She's got 901 right now, so I'm hoping we can get her a few extra friends today so that she can keep that 900 locked in. Whenever we're hitting a milestone, I always recommend to everybody to aim a little bit higher towards the 5 or 10. Our Home, Our Life, good to see you here. The wheel is run basically by a robot that I have on the side here called Botissimo. And it keeps this leaderboard, which basically holds statistics in the background and lets me know who's been most active in the chat, more so than how long you're here. It's really a combination of both, but what happens is, as I need names for the wheel, when we get down to about 5 or 6, I reach over to my list from the robot and start adding names from our chat list. So it can take a bit of time. Superchat's always busy these days, for which I'm grateful. Our members get added to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. Superchatters get added to the screen right away in order. But it is open to everybody, so if you have some time to spend as you're connecting with other creators, eventually we'll likely get a look at your channel. I do open it up to everybody, and I try to get as many channels on the screen every day as we can. We've still got a long way to go. We could stay up to another hour and a half if everybody would like. And then Lori's Tech Time as well, I was saying, does a lot of video gameplay. When we look in the videos and what's been posted lately, we see mostly these gameplay live streams. Some of those go on very long. This is a 7-hour one, my goodness. But as well, this creator brings us a lot of product reviews and unboxings of tech gadgets, and most of those come from a subscription service called Gadget Discovery Club, which I was introduced to, as many creators probably were, by Lori's Tech Time. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. She is also an incredibly supportive creator. She's out supporting others all the time, but when you visit her on her channel and catch her for a live stream, you'll find that she will give you a warm welcome and encourage everybody to connect. You'll meet more friends and family members when you're over there as well. So I'm going to spin the wheel. We get another channel up here, and we'll see what is happening with Mrs. VSNC09. Fred Franklin's still in the house. Mrs. VSNC09 is a channel that's with us just about every single day. I think it really is every day. And this creator is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I know I use that term a lot, but we do have a lot of generous creators here. Soothing and meditation music, good to see you here. Mrs. VSNC09 brings us a lot of variety. Now, that you'll notice on the front page, they've got a lot of featured channels here. So that's great that they're spreading generosity in that way. This creator does bring us all 3 types of content with shorts, videos, and live streams. But most notably, what I talk about when we look at Mrs. VSNC09's channel every day is the idea that she has an incredibly engaged audience, especially in the live streams. And most of the content on this channel, or much of it, is revolving around the royal family. Now, Mrs. VSNC09 is very well versed in that subject, keeps up to date, and therefore does a spectacular job of leading the conversation. But when you can have a live stream that has true conversation happening, a premiere would be similar as well. It just sends incredible engagement signals into the YouTube algorithm, as you can imagine. So it's really something to see. It's a lot of fun to be a part of. It's really something to almost be inspired by as well, by seeing the way that Mrs. VSNC09 has built this up and continues to lead the conversation that I keep talking about. So I hope everybody will connect with them. They're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. And you will notice that Mrs. VSNC09 is also a creator that is out supporting others regularly. So when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams trying to support creators as well, I run into them constantly. Chris and Larry Homestead are, when we were looking yesterday, I think we're approaching 9,500 subscribers. Am I right about that? Oh, there they are, yes. They're growing so rapidly, I can't even keep up with the speeches every day. I just said approaching 9,500. They've passed it, so there you go. 9,500 subscribers. And when we see channels this size, of course, I usually say that there is much to be learned from these creators as well as entertained and inspired by, because they have the experience now and the heavy-hitting numbers to be able to show that they've weathered a couple of different things here on YouTube, if that makes sense. Brenda Davis, Scrappity Doodog, good to see you in the house. That's a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. She will also allow and encourage people to connect with each other, so thank you for coming back in. And Chris and Larry Homestead, obviously another creator in the homesteading community of channels, where I have talked about the idea that a lot of these creators have a lot to learn from in their content, but then as well, a lot of very generous creators willing to help each other out. My imagination tells me that's in the nature of the personality of the creators behind these channels. but we see a lot of sharing of information, collaborations, experimentation between creators and their channels. And there you go. Here's one right here. The latest video is a mail call from Willow Way Ranch, which is very cool. So I'm going to take that video, put it in my catch-up list. That will be something that I will catch up with. And Chris and Larry Homestead have a 30-acre farm that they like to show us around. And like I said, we will likely learn a lot from them on their channel. So next up, let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I saw the Gaming Ham come in. I've got them on the wheel now. And Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs will come up next. And then I will get some more names for our wheel from our chat list in a second here. So when we look at Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs, we see 979 subscribers. They're getting very, very, very close to 1,000. And I know they've heard me say this repeatedly this weekend, but for anybody that hasn't heard the speech yet, here on Tuber Chat, we don't do the push. So I won't simply say, come on, everybody, let's get them their last 21 subscribers, because it really doesn't work here. Because of the way that we're connecting, we're very focused on long-term support for each other, and it's very important that we're doing as much as we can for each other. And in order to make our connection stick, we're following the instructions that we always do that are listed in our video description, making sure we're watching long videos, leaving meaningful comments, and setting ourselves up for a solid and strong foundation in our friendships and connections. So Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs is going to get their 1,000 subscribers any day now. We're very excited for them. If there's any luck, you might actually have it by the time I see you again next weekend. Tuber Chat is always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, of course. But Mike and Rihanna Family Vlogs have been loyal and dedicated supporters for quite some time. I'm just going to take another video here, tour of a local park in Medicine Hat. I'm just going to add that into my catch-up list just so I can catch up with a little bit more of your content. It's time for me to get some names from our wheel, or for our wheel, from our chat list. I'm going to do that right this second. And we will get Eerie Frog up there. That's another creator who's here with us every day and spreads a lot of positivity through the chat. The reason why I give these little details about different creators is just so you can understand the kind of support you can expect by connecting with these individual creators that I'm talking about. The Stock Explorer is on the wheel as well. And Yarn Barf is dropping a super chat on us. That's actually a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. I'm just going to get them onto our screen right away while I continue to add another name or two onto our Wheel of Doom. But thank you, Yarn Bar, for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. And then Inspire So Many, thank you for coming in. I think you were here the other day, actually, but thank you for our thank you for the kind words. And yes, forgive me, I forgot to mention it. Happy Memorial Day to everybody in the U.S. that is celebrating that in different ways. I'm in Canada. We have a different holiday the week before, but I know that Memorial Day is a special day, so hopefully everybody's enjoying it and enjoying their weekend. Tellard Maid, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That's another creator who's been with Tuber Chat pretty much from the beginning. Yarn Barf, I can see I'm behind with you. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos, and I'm going to grab this and put it into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall farther behind. Yarn Barf is actually a 13-year veteran of YouTube. You're gonna have to let me know when I'm wrong about that and it crosses over into 14 years. But Yarn Barf is 13 years on YouTube already. Now, they used to post videos occasionally, but have really stepped up the frequency lately and are really working on their channel. They are an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and getting some of their support coming back to you as well. Tellard Maid, thank you for the share on Twitter, and you'll have to forgive me for not remembering. If you're not already a member of our Twitter list, you'll be added. Anybody who tweets or retweets for Tuber Chat gets added into a special list that I have on Twitter. And basically what that allows you to do is go and have a look at over 150 members on that list now that are both in the Tuber Chat family and active on Twitter and willing to share for others. Because the idea is if they're willing to tweet or retweet for us, they might be willing to do the same for you. If you're the type of creator that enjoys sharing for others, then you will likely find some friends on Twitter in that Twitter list that you can trade some favors with and get some outside traffic coming into your YouTube videos from Twitter from, if that makes sense, and that's always a good thing. The Stock Explorer is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. This is Nora. They bring us a level-headed and down-to-earth look at the stock market and crypto markets, and I have seen this creator go as far as to order a product from a company which they had invested in and then open that product on a live stream, which is interesting, right? So the Stock Explorer is very forthcoming about their own investment positions and moves, but they bring us all three types of content: video, shorts, and live streams. And there's everything here from beginner tutorials to get us up to date with the fundamentals, down with the lingo and things of that nature, and then right up to advanced topics when we talk about options trading with puts and calls and NFTs in the crypto markets, and I'm sure we'll be talking about the metaverse soon enough as well. As a matter of fact, there's an announcement coming from Apple next week, and a lot of the developers are expecting them to talk about Reality OS. You have to forgive me because I'm an Apple developer as well. Not for Apple. I have done some stuff with Apple technologies, let's just say. And they are expecting to come out with a headset very much like the virtual reality we see from Oculus, which is now part of Facebook. And you know, when we think about the metaverse and virtual reality, they're going to be stepping into the game any moment as well. So we're not sure, but we're expecting it. And then, yes, inspire so many. Yes, YouTube does that to everybody. We know that. It's a big frustration. But the most important thing is to make sure that you're thinking about supporting other creators as much as you would like to be supported, and then that helps with those connections kind of sticking and things like that. Timmy Ray the King, good to see you here. Jeremy D-Day, good to see you in the house. Pardon me just for a second. What is happening back there? Hey? Trouble, Spiky? Okay, come here. Come on. Here. Get up. Come on. No. I didn't turn the mic off. I was chasing the cat around. I heard some scratching, and I always have to wonder if they're damaging anything or not, but it's okay. The Stock Explorer also has a second channel for us to learn from here. The Tropical Buzz is where they are planting different things. Now, they happen to be in Florida, but they're also doing collaborations and seed swaps and things like that. So Nora's going to take us on their adventure here, and they bring us a little bit more variety between their different content as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with the Stock Explorer and Tropical Buzz. This is an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, but Nora has become a dear friend over a long period of time. When you are visiting them on their Stock Explorer channel, you will often see StreamYard panels, some which have graphs and charts to show us, but often they have StreamYard panels and they bring other creators up to talk as well. So, the Gaming Ham is coming up on the screen right now. It's time for me to get some more names from our chat list onto the wheel. We'll do that in another second here. And the Gaming Ham is coming up. Yeah, Yarn Barf. That I may not know about every single channel that everybody has. For instance, pardon me, Southern Sandy Crafts, who is in the chat right now, is actually Coupon Gale and Gale Southern Living. And she had been in here, I don't know how many times, with Southern Sandy Crafts, and I didn't know for months and months and months that was the same creator. Rock Chick Beauty's coming in with a super chat. Thank you for that. She's done that countless times. For that reason, we're going to put her channel up next before we spin the wheel again. And then, yes, Inspire So Many. The more you do for others, the more we think about the things that we wish people would do for us, and then go out and do that for other people or more, you will find all of that coming back to you. We see it all the time. It literally is the golden rule. We give much more than we expect to receive, but it ends up paying off in spades. Chocolate Drop, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. The Gaming Ham is here. This is an interesting name for a channel. This particular creator brings us a lot of video gameplay. Lately with Mass Effect, but they actually mix it up a little bit. But this creator is also an advocate for the amateur radio community, lovingly known as Ham Radio. Therefore, the name of this channel is The Gaming Ham. And what you'll find often on this channel is this creator talking ham radio while playing video games, which is interesting. It makes their channel unique. But The Gaming Ham has been another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time. I hope everybody will connect with them. They happen to be a member, so of course I had put them on the wheel as soon as they got here today. So I'm going to get Rock Chick Beauty up on the screen. And before I talk about that channel, I'm going to get some more names onto our wheel from our chat list. Rock Chick Beauty has been a longtime friend of Super Chat. So, Southern Sandy Crafts, it's time for you to come up onto our wheel right now, actually. And then Triple Threat, who's a brand new friend for Tuber Chat, just from yesterday, is here for the second time. We're going to get them onto our wheel as well. Let me get the name of this channel right. Triple Threat Firearms and Defense, Inc. And Six Bows is back. We'll come up on the wheel, and then we'll add another couple of channels in a few moments. So Rock Chick Beauty has been with Tuber Chat for a very long time. They actually reset and restarted their channel about 1.5 years ago, a little bit less than that. Now, Rock Chick Beauty has always put a lot of focus on presentation, and you will notice that this creator in their videos is doing a great job with all of their different thumbnails. They literally put a different thumbnail on every single video, and we all have to make the right decisions for our channels, right? Now, Rock Chick Beauty is somewhat of a variety channel, and so for that reason, it works well here. She often dresses up the banner and the avatar, usually for special occasions, actually. But this creator is also a dynamic host. Now, she brings us all 3 types of content as well, with shorts, videos, and live streams. But she often, like I said, takes presentation over the top when it comes to both the thumbnails and the banner and avatar. So it's interesting because there are lots of channels that have thumbnails that are similar. There are lots of channels that have thumbnails that are almost identical. And then there are many, 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 many channels that have a different thumbnail for each video or in different series of videos on variety channels, and that can make a lot of sense as well. So we have to make the right decisions for ourselves always, but we can take inspiration from what we see in other creators as well. So I hope you will. And Rock Chick Beauty is somebody who also shares content by hopping in on other people's StreamYard panels as well, and I'm always happy to see creators collaborating in that way. Let's spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. If I've missed anything that you meant for me to see in the chat, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or @mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and catch it the next time around. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. And then lastly, if anybody has the ability to share this stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a few more people into Tuber Chat today and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both today and in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead. I see that the how-to lady is in the house, another powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. And we are going to go on break for 3 minutes. When we come back, we're going to look at an 8-year veteran of YouTube. We'll look at John Paul. Hobbs Horror is in the house, and I see that Absolutely Raven is here. Thank you both for coming in. Pet Rock Media dropped a super chat on us right before we went on break there, or just as it was happening. So we're going to actually look at that channel next. I know they said that they had to take off to a work meeting, but I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. We will look at Pet Rock Media right after John Paul. Yeah, it's interesting, Hobbs Horror. The robot is kind of welcoming you as if you haven't been to Tuber Chat before, but I'm thought for sure you've been inside a Tuber Chat live stream, unless I'm mistaken. But Hobbs Horror is a well-known creator in with a lot of the friends of Tuber Chat as well. So, Sweet Fingers Dish, good to see you here as well. John Paul is up right now. We spun the wheel right before we went on break. John Paul is an 8-year veteran of YouTube. They bring us pure variety on their channel. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And they are bringing us all 3 types of content with streams, videos, and shorts. And thank you, Scratch and Pete PA, by the way, for letting me know that the mic is on. I often forget to turn it off, but I know fairly well fairly well not to say things right before or after Tuber Chat that would be overly offensive in any way at all, whether I stub my toe like something I did yesterday, or if the internet goes out 3 times and has me using words none of us should use, and things like that. But I usually know not to do that, so hopefully I haven't made too many mistakes like that, except for chasing the cat earlier today, but that's okay. But I do appreciate the help. Scratch and PPA is not only a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, somebody who is overwhelmingly supportive to other creators, but he's been a dear friend to me for a long time, and somebody who truly does have my back. For those of you who are here in Tuber Chat frequently, you see how many times Scratch and PPA has to either catch a lot of the mistakes that I make, or just kind of lets me know, like, hey, your mic is on, or your mic is off, or, you know, I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing, or I've missed somebody, or things like that. But I appreciate it greatly. Next up is Pet Rock Media, and like I said, they dropped a super chat on us. They had to go out to a work meeting, but like I said, I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend here in Tuber Chat. I know not everybody can be here for 2.5 hours every time it's convenient for me to live stream, but I do appreciate it, even if you're just coming by quickly, or to give a thumbs up, or just to say hello, or letting the stream run in the background. Willow's Creations is another longtime friend of Tuber Chat. Thank you for coming in. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Darren and Toya, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Basically, what you can expect here in Tuber Chat is that while we're here, the action really goes on in the chat. The intent is for us all to meet each other as creators, with the intent of supporting each other over the long term, not just in the coming days, but hopefully weeks, months, and eventually maybe even years, as you'll hear from the stories that I tell. And then I put channels on the screen in order based on, first of all, how active they are in the chat, or a combination of a bit how long people have been here. It can take a little while to get onto the screen and the wheel, but it takes it's open to everybody. So if you have the time to spend, we'll likely have a look at your channel and introduce it to everybody. And the idea is just to give everybody an idea of the different things that I learn about channels and creators as time goes on. So, hopefully you enjoy your time here and meet lots of friends and family members. Pet Rock Media is a channel I'm still getting to know, but they are bringing us a lot of tech reviews and help both in gaming and ideas for our YouTube channels. And let me just hop over to their videos for a second, because I'm going to grab something else that I can watch from them. I'm just going to take another video here, top 5 video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list, and that will help me get to know their content a little bit better. And then again, the idea is that over time, as creators are here more and more, I get to know their channels and their content over time, and then do a better job of promoting them every time they're here. Pet Rock Media is fully monetized, lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel. And now we're seeing somebody who has been here just for the second time today. This is Triple Threat Firearms and Defense Inc. They have got quite a bit of variety on their channel, because when we talk about firearms and defense, it's one thing, but the first video that I watched from this creator was this garden tour video. And forgive my red line, I don't know what happened to my watch later list yesterday and my catch-up list and all this, but something glitched with all my things. That can often happen when you're logging in and out of different accounts, which I seem to do all the time. But I'm going to take your garden tour after the rain video. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list as well. And the idea, like I keep saying, is that over time I get to see the channels over and over again, hopefully get to know your content by watching videos over the coming weeks and eventually months, and then possibly even get to know the creators behind the channels. Anybody can reach out to me anytime. I'm on Instagram all of the time, Facebook most of the time, Twitter some of the time. But I love talking YouTube. It doesn't have to be questions. It can be if there's something you think I can help with. But I also appreciate it when people share lessons learned along the way, things that can benefit everybody here in the Tuber Chat family as well. And then thank you, Walk With Me Tiffany, for a very generous super chat. I really do appreciate that. Walk With Me Tiffany is a long time friend of Tuber Chat, actually, but was a recently featured channel. So I really do appreciate that extra generous super chat. You have taken over our stream boss position, and that is the video game life meter under my camera there. Every super chat and membership knocks a little bit of life off of the stream boss, and eventually when somebody takes over, they get a bit of extra exposure for a while, and that will be Walk With Me Tiffany for a while. I see that House of X Entertainment Inc. is in the house. That is Yo, it's your boy Leo, and it's me, Wanston. Yes, honey, two creators who've been connected to me for well over 2.5 years now, and two of the very first creators to ever come into the Tuber Chat live streams. And then Hobbs Horror, yes, I do take questions. Usually what I ask of everybody is if you don't mind putting 3 thumbs up or at mentioning Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. I tend to miss a lot in the chat. I try, like everybody else, to get a little bit better over time and try to improve the things that we know we're lacking on. I've never been one that's been great at reading everything in the chat. I know sometimes things move quickly here, but we're in the second half of the live stream. It's a little more manageable. Oh, I keep misspelling this. Tiffany with an E. Walk With Me Tiffany is up right now because of that super chat, so thank you for that. We always put super chatters on the screen right away. Members get added to the wheel right away. Oh, because I just shared this video too. Yes, I'm just going to take this. I shared it but haven't watched it yet, but it's a stream replay. I'm just going to add this into my catch-up list. Walk With Me Tiffany often has inspiring and motivating things to say. MLW Fishing Man, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then, yes, if anybody does have a question or a comment that you meant for me to see that I missed, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it easier, and I will catch it the next time around. Walk With Me Tiffany is connected to a lot of the creators that I had met about 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years now. Now, I've been on YouTube for 5 years, but around that time, I was introduced to the small YouTuber community. And that started with the Hoops Family Network and a couple of channels surrounding them, as well as Vern's Junk Closet, people like Brown Girl Bella, House of X Entertainment Inc. Walk With Me Tiffany is somebody who I feel like has been connected to me for just about that long. Now, Walk With Me Tiffany also is a creator who's out supporting others regularly. So when you bounce in between premieres and live streams, commenting on videos, you'll likely run into them frequently, as I do. So they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when you get there, and it's pretty much pure variety on this channel. She gives us streams, shorts, and videos, so all 3 types of content here. By the time we get around to the second half on Monday, we've usually come to the end of my voice. Vibes with the Thompson family, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. The Gathering Within is Jennifer. She is another fellow Canadian, but about 15 hours away from me. Our cities in Canada can be spread far more apart than some in the United States. And The Gathering Within was hanging out on the music channel a while ago. For those of you who haven't seen it already, all the same music that you hear in the background of Tuber Chat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. We have a virtual 24-hour live stream running over there, which we'll go and look at in another hour or so. And you can continue to meet more friends and family members over there. People come in and out occasionally, and there are link drops over there as well. Hobbs Horror says they're on a quest for watch time. Any suggestions on how to increase it? You feel like you pull a lot of content, people aren't watching, or you're doing something wrong. So not necessarily that. My best suggestion is always to read your analytics. I know we're not all nerds and geeks. I absolutely am. So I love that stuff. I can stare at graphs and charts all day. I love statistics. But I know not everybody enjoys it. But if you read your analytics regularly, as often as you can stand, you will see patterns. You're not always looking for what you're doing wrong. You're also looking for what you're doing right so you can duplicate that success. So that's a part of it. Here we have a bit of a shortcut, but it is a legitimate way to bump up your watch hours, and that's by swapping playlists with other creators. So I don't know, in Hobbs Horror's case, if you've absolutely done that before or not, or if it's a new idea. But what we can do is make a simple arrangement to watch each other's playlist. That goes for everybody in the chat. You are agreeing to run a playlist of their videos, they're agreeing to run a playlist of yours. And you can imagine if lots of different creators are running an entire playlist of your videos, your hours are going to start to stack up. When you think about the idea that a creator starting out might have 10 or 20 or 50 videos right now, it's great that somebody's going to watch that playlist or run that playlist and give a bunch of watch hours all at once. But when you think about the friendships that are made by trading favors, in collaborating in the way that we're talking about here, the idea then is that you tend to favor your friends. And so when you think about all the different people who you might have run playlists for, now you've got friends that will likely watch most of what you're going to come out with over the next year. If you're going to come out with another 50 videos, you can imagine how the watch hours are going to stack up then. And that's the real benefit to it all. So it's an idea. And again, it's actually, when I say swapping playlists, you're not obligated to sit and watch every single second of every video. We're literally agreeing to just run them. So you can do it when you sleep, when you eat, when you work, when you go out, in another window on a computer or on another device if you have one. So it makes it really easy to do. And like I said, you can understand the impacts. If anybody's thought about swapping playlists but hasn't done it yet, you can do it with me if you'd like to. It is still beneficial to monetize channels for a couple of different reasons. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Joe Grace is here. Wolf Spirit Productions is in the house as well. Wolf Spirit Productions happens to be a gold member, so we see their channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And then as well, their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. That's clever, the Stock Explorer. I didn't think about using that emoji before. Word Up is... in my younger adult life, I was a DJ for many, 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 many years. And Word Up is just a reference to a song from the 80s. But I use that as my entrance, my greeting when I join everybody. So it's interesting to see that. That's why we have that as a special emoji for the members as well. Lele Scratcher Lottery is in the house. That's our featured channel for today. We looked at that channel for the first 5 or 10 minutes of today's streams and today's stream, and we feature a channel pretty much every day now again. And the idea is we do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, which you have seen, so that you can be introduced to generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters even when we're not live streaming. Of course, nobody can stream 24 hours a day, and I still want you to be growing your channel even when I'm not here, so that when I see you again, hopefully on Friday, you'll have more subscribers than you did when we left on Monday. Dixie Cuddle Fitness, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat again. So the Gathering Within, like I said, is a fellow Canadian. Now, we don't have a sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. And we know that they have over 500 because they've got their community tab there. Now, the Gathering Within wants to bring us pleasing and relaxing content, and they do that with pleasing visuals and audio that they mix up, but often with positive affirmations flowing along as well. So this channel could be used as a resource if you needed a positive start to your day or a positive pick-me-up at any point during the day. And it can also be used as something that you would possibly, either sit and watch and listen to, or run in the background while you're doing other things as well. This channel lends itself very well to making a playlist and letting it run while you're doing other things, so you can have some pleasing audio and visuals in the background if that's the case. So let's spin the wheel. The Gathering Within has also been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long, long time. Four Corners Custom Products we actually saw earlier. I forgot to take them off the wheel, but they dropped a super chat, so we saw their channel right away. But that means we're getting a little bit faster through the wheel than we were expecting, and now we're going to look at Eerie Frog, and it's time for me to get some more names onto our wheel from our chat list, so I'm going to do that in another second here. Eerie Frog always engages conversation here in our live streams, for which I'm grateful, and they always have a lot of positive things to say as well. I'm always happy to see positivity being spread throughout the community. I see that Corinne's Life is in the house, and she is here as both a moderator and a member. Pardon me. Eerie Frog has 67 subscribers right now, so we're joking earlier thinking about the 500 subscribers for the community tab. But like I said, it automatically pops up. Now the idea, of course, again, is if you decided not to quit before you started, if you intend on still doing your YouTube channel, if you want to put it that way, a year from now, 2 years from now, maybe 3 years from now, maybe 5 years from now, who knows, then all the milestones that are ahead, you know you're going to pass those, right? And it's not a race, you know, it's different times for everybody. I know we all wish we could move faster and farther than we do, quicker, if that makes sense. But you know you're going to get there. So what I wish for everybody, first of all, more than anything else, I just wish for everybody to get out of YouTube whatever it is that you want. But I also hope that you enjoy the journey, right? Because even though we only have to go through the race to the first 100 once, we only get to go through the race to the first 100 once. And it's different. Even if you start other channels and things like that in the future, it's not the same the second time around. It's not necessarily better or worse, just different. So I hope everybody enjoys the journey. I think Eerie Frog is. There's somebody who's here with us just about every single day. Sweet Fingers Dish is on the road to 900 right now. We have different creators here of all different milestones. Forgive me while I use Chris and Larry as an example, but their channel has well over 9,500 subscribers right now. And then we have creators that are just starting out. We often have channels that are just started by creators here in our chat. Chris's Clever Craft has got a couple of channels just starting out on the road to the first 100. The How To Lady has a second channel on the road to the first 100. And we see everything in between from 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and all over the place. Thank you, Lori's Tech Time, for sending that highlighted milestone message through the chat. Those are special messages that are, they look like a super chat, but they're colored green for the members. And if you are a member on a channel that has those enabled, then you're able to send one of those outside of your membership at no extra cost once a month, which is really cool. John Paul we already saw, so we're a little bit farther on the wheel than I thought. I'm going to start moving a little bit faster through channels now. We want to get as many on the screen as we can in the next hour. Thank you, Will Spare Productions. That's very kind. I really do appreciate the kind words. Now, Will Spare Productions actually is going to happen to come up right now because I just spun the wheel. They happen to be a gold member, so we see their channel every single day, whether they're here or not, in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. But Will Spare Productions has been a dear friend for a long time. I've got a lot to say when I talk about their channel, actually. But I'm going to get another few names onto our wheel from our chat list as well. And there you go. Yes, Hobbs Horror. Absolutely. So, you know, it would... I don't know how everybody feels about the idea, you know, you wish you could just make videos, get subscribers, and the whole thing would just fly. I mean, I guess everybody would probably wish that. And this is a little bit different. Growth streams were here long before Tuber Chat showed up. You know what I mean? 2 years ago, I decided to start one, and they'd already been around for almost a year, I think it was. And the idea was, just because I've done social media marketing in the past, and I think I understand enough about how, let's say, basic psychology works. I have no training or anything like that. I'm just saying we all get an idea of, human interaction and stuff like that. But the idea is that if we could do another growth stream where the focus is put on the friendships that are made between creators, that would really help, because I understand that that is where the solid and strong foundation comes from. We don't have to support each other based on our different genres. Truck drivers don't just have to follow truck drivers, and fishing channels don't just have to follow fishing channels, for instance, right? If we could truly enjoy watching each other's content, which I have to tell you I do. When I started on YouTube 5 years ago, I only followed a couple of channels that have millions of subscribers or hundreds of thousands, because that's the way the YouTube algorithm works, right? You find Mr. Beast, you find PewDiePie, and things like that, and you find a few others, and then along the way, you get introduced to more and more creators while you take part in the social network of YouTube, right? Eventually, I was introduced to the small YouTuber community, but I was overwhelmed by the generosity of people like Vern's Junk Closet, Hoops Family Network, House of X Entertainment Inc., people like Walk With Me Tiffany, and lots of others. I don't mean to play favorites. I'm just telling you, some of these creators have been with me all this time. And I couldn't believe how willing they were not only to support each other in their content, but when I said, hey, I'm going to start another growth stream, I'm going to do the same thing that you do, they didn't say, no, don't do that, don't copy us. They said, we will help you build it. Which they did, and they're still here today, as you can see, which is overwhelming. Now, I figure if anybody's willing to do that for me, they're willing to do that for many other people, and there are so many people out there willing to do that, we can't help but succeed. It's impossible not to. So the truth is, if you put out one quality piece of content every week, that is enough to make your channel grow organically. The things we're doing here just speed that up. And then, eventually, the hope is that, when you're out there talking to people about your YouTube channel and stuff like that, while the question may never come up, if you were to be asked, when you think about your top 5 or top 10 supporters, people who are there for you all the time, where did you meet them? The idea would be that most people here in the chat would have to say, well, some of my most supportive creators have come from Tuber Chat, because that was the point. That's why it's called Tuber Chat, not Tuber Guy or Tuber Man or Tuber Person or anything like that, because I'm just here to fill 2 hours while we're here connecting with each other in the chat. So as long as everybody's meeting new friends and family members, that's the point. Forgive my long speech, but you can tell how passionate I am about this stuff. So we're looking at Wolf Spare Productions. I said I was going to add some more names from our chat list. I'm going to do that right this second. And Wolf Spare Productions happens to be a truck driver. They take us on their travels, and more so now than ever before, because they are bringing us live streams that are almost like a ride-along type of a thing. And they've got a multicam setup where they're able to show us where they're headed. We get to see the view that they have, plus they give us an extra view out the window. And then as well, we usually get a camera on the creator as well, so that they can talk to us also. They do a lot of variety on their channel outside of the ride-alongs as well, where they have everything from crafting videos like diamond painting to unboxings and product reviews, some Happy Mail videos, collaborations with other creators. Particularly in the chat today was Brenda Davis Scrappity Doodah, and we see them featured on Wolf Spare Productions regularly. This creator puts a lot of focus on featured channels with some familiar faces there, as you can see, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And we do see Wolf Spare Productions coming along, right? 329 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, and hopefully I'll catch them for another ride along this week. I'm just adding a couple of names to the wheel. Charlene Heel is on there. Fred Franklin is there. The how-to lady is going to come up, and then I'll add some more names as we need them. Now, I know my speeches have been long for the last couple of minutes, but I really am going to try to move faster through channels now so that we can get as many on the screen as we can in the next hour or so. We're not in a hurry to get out of here or anything like that, and we can stay up to another hour if everybody would like. Chris's Clever Craft is coming up right now. King Morgan, good to see you here. Full Throttle Adventures and Unboxing, good to have you in the house. Nicholas Family Adventures is here as well. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So let's look at Chris's Clever Craft. This is a creator who I told you not too long ago has a few channels. We'll see what they got going on. Oh, and then thank you, Scratch and PPA. Will Spirit Productions sent me a message. Oh, okay, I see. They actually have a live stream coming up. So maybe we'll look at how to do something quickly here. Yes. Pardon me while I just address this. So Wolfsbear Productions has a stream coming up, so we're actually going to go and raid that when we're finished with Tuber Chat in another hour or so. I will show you how to set up the live redirect in a couple of moments. Right now we're looking at Chris's Clever Craft. Now he puts a lot of focus on other creators on his front pages here with a lot of featured channels. We talked about that earlier. He's got a few more channels as well. I'll leave it to you to find these when you get there. He's got Tip the Table, Kaiser Gaming, and Phasmonut. Now Phasmonut, he's playing a game called Phasmophobia, and we're following the storyline on that channel. But when we look at Chris's Clever Craft, we see this creator, first of all, has an interesting property. They bring us both indoors and outdoors, sometimes for just a look around or a story to be told. This creator's been known to do shout-out videos as well as series, and a lot of do-it-yourself videos, product reviews, unboxings, and they give us a wonderful look at the creator behind the channel. Right now, they've got a series going on where they have been trading work for a car. And that's a real-world collaboration that I think is just a wonderful idea, and I think we can take inspiration from. So I hope everybody will connect with Chris's Clever Craft and see what I'm talking about. This is a creator who brings fun everywhere he goes. He's here in Tuber Chat, engaging conversation always, for which I'm grateful. But I also see him out engaging conversation in other creators' channels. And when you engage true conversation in a live stream or a premiere, you're really sending wonderful engagement signals into the YouTube algorithm and doing a great service for any host. Chris's Clever Craft, just like I said, brings fun everywhere he goes. We see this creator now well over 500 subscribers with their community tab, on the road to 600, and I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther. I'm just going to spin the wheel. We'll get the next channel ready to go. And I'm going to show you how to set up a live redirect if you would like to see that. This is YouTube's newest feature that I'm extremely excited about. And we'll get our video up here for a second. So I'm going to put Charlene Heel up in a second. But when we look at this channel, the Metal Ham dropped a super chat on us. We're going to look at the Metal Ham. Forgive me for skipping over that. The Metal Ham is actually the gaming ham with a second channel. I forgot to put their second channel up, actually. Yeah, forgive me for missing that. We'll look at the Metal Ham for a quick second right after Charlene Heel as well. So let me get my order here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about with the live redirect in a second. Forgive me while I struggle typing and copying, pasting in my other windows here. So when we click on the customization part of our live stream, and it's similar for Premiere, not exactly the same, but similar, you have the opportunity to live redirect here, right? And this is similar to what we have called from Twitch a raid for the longest time. We still use that term here. When you click on redirect, it's going to give you the opportunity to redirect into something that you have, like a premiere or a live stream that's upcoming. And what that means is that when your live stream or premiere is done right now, it will automatically roll everybody over into the next stream. Most of them will not have to click, especially if they've got the autoplay on. It will send them right into the next stream. And if they don't have it on, it just presents them with a screen to click. But when you click over here on other channels, this is the feature that was recently added. You have the opportunity to send people into another stream or premiere that's upcoming. And there's lots of stuff here. People can put you in an approved list of people who can redirect to them if they would like to. And then as well, they can accept raids or redirects from just about anybody. I'm just looking for Wolfsbear Productions. See, Superchat is subscribed to so many channels that I think my list is overwhelming. And then what I would do, I have to find Wolfsbear Productions link for this, but I'll get it. If you can't find what you're looking for and you're intending on redirecting into a specific channel, I'm just double checking that it's not already here. And without spending too much time looking, I don't see it. Let's get Wolfsbear Productions. Up here, forgive me, this is a much more long-winded momentary tutorial than I meant for it to be. So I'm going to just grab the link for this right here, which is the upcoming stream that they've got going. And then what I will do is go back over here, and all I have to do is paste that link in here, and it will pop right up for me. So I just click on that. Most importantly, you must click save over here, and that's it. Our live redirect is done. So we're going to go and watch that in an hour, but we're actually going to drop the link when we get closer in about a half an hour, 45 minutes from now. And then everybody will be able to hop over there whenever they would like. Forgive me while I'm having more trouble than ever copying and pasting and typing and everything else, and trying not to whine about it. Charlene Heel is coming up right now. I did spin the wheel, but the Metal Ham dropped a super chat on us, and I skipped that earlier, so forgive me again for that. I'm going to get some more names onto our wheel from our chat list soon, and now I really am going to try to start moving faster through channels. So Charlene Heel is somebody who wants to bring us natural healing, coaching, and transformation. This girl is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. She brings that here to Tuber Chat with engagement in the live chat as well as everywhere she goes. So I bounce around between premieres and live streams running into Charlene Heel constantly. She's bringing us shorts as well as videos as well as live streams. And when we look at her second channel, Conscious Business Services and Opportunities, we get Charlene Heel's second channel. This is where she intends to bring us the same positivity and motivation with the added bonus of opportunities to build wealth. So we'll be looking forward to seeing what she does here. She's already got 167 subscribers here. We'd love to push her a little bit farther. A long time friend, Spotless Com is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And next we're going to look at the Metal Ham, because like I said, they dropped us a super chat. We usually put their channels on the screen right away. I got to get you to pardon me just for a quick second while I just for a moment. I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the Gaming Ham, and from here we can find the Metal Ham in their featured channel. So there it is right there. This is the second channel from the Gaming Ham. I got to get you to pardon me just for a quick second, and I will be right back. Hey channel, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Again, the metal ham is the second channel from the gaming ham. I'm just going to take your latest video, video for blacksmithing. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list and see what they've got going on here. The first 3 videos this creator did were talking about safety more than anything else. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. It's time for me to get some more names on the wheel. I'll do that in another second. And like I said, we're going to try to move a little bit faster through channels now, maybe a minute per channel or something like that, so that we can get as many as possible on the screen in the next 45 minutes. The How-To Lady, another powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. This creator wants to motivate us with fitness more than anything else right now, but she's done a lot of series on her channel, some of it from decorating to promoting of small businesses and other YouTubers. She did a very considerate job on a shout-out video for Tuber Chat and a lot of our friends a while back. Writing with Emotion New Soul is the second channel from our talented singer and songwriter friend Emotion. Yeah, I'm just going to put Emotion New Soul on the wheel. They happen to be a gold member, so we will see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, and their channel and the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream as well. Annabelle's Black Games, good to see you here. And our featured channel for today, Lele Scratcher Lottery, is still with us. So the How-To Lady has some featured channels up here, a lot of familiar faces, of course. Like I said, she's trying to motivate us with fitness more than anything else. She's done a great job of chopping up the channel into playlists as well, so that we can watch series. This is a great way to get a lot of watch time from your viewers by giving them the opportunity to binge watch categories or series of videos, much like they might do with Netflix and a television show, right? Watching a season at a time and things like that. You'll notice that the How-To Lady matches their thumbnails with their avatar, with their banner. There's great presentation here, but the reason why I bring that up for you to see is because when we go to their second channel, D's Fierce Fashions, we see a very similar branding and presentation in the thumbnails, banner, and avatar, just with a slightly different color scheme. I think this will pay off greatly for this creator, because when somebody has seen a video that they've enjoyed from this creator and is then presented by YouTube to another video from this creator, it won't matter which of the 2 channels that video is from, the viewer will be inclined to click on that particular video because they already recognize the branding, if that makes sense. So D's Fierce Fashions has 52 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther on the road towards the first 100. I'm going to spin. We'll get one more channel up here, and now I really am going to get some more names from our chat list. Onto our Wheel of Doom. Corinne's Life is coming up. She's got some good luck today. She just came in a few minutes ago. Has already been chosen. Corinne's Life is part of our moderator squad, of course. She's here as a moderator and a member. She's been a dear friend to me for a very long time. Her channel encompasses everything that is Corinne's Life, and that can go from vlogs to cooking videos to random live streams and product reviews. And then as well, she happens to be a small business owner. And what she does is create merchandise. And that's anything from t-shirts to hats to mugs to vinyl stickers, Christmas ornaments, and just about anything that can be printed. So it's wonderful that we get a behind-the-scenes look at how this merchandise is made by this creator. That's both in videos and live streams, as well as shorts. But then as well, we can use this creator as a resource when it's time to think about merchandise for ourselves. She's got almost 1,900 subscribers and is growing rapidly. She's had some incredible success with shorts hitting as high as 78,000 views, and is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. I'm going to see what I could do about adding some more names onto our wheel from our chat list. I'm going to get Justin Mello's music and vlogs onto our wheel. Runneth Over Garden and Life will come up. Team Goodman has been here a while, and I'll get some more names in another moment or two. Let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. Pardon me. I haven't been drinking enough. My voice is at its limit. House of X Entertainment Inc. is Yo, it's your boy Leo, and it's me, Wanston, yes, honey, with a joint business channel. And they do a lot of focusing on other creators here, where they are conducting a lot of interviews. I've been honored to have been interviewed by them with Kristen, actually. They stream constantly. They have got, well, they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. They happen to be members here on Superchat, of course, and so we had them on the wheel. But House of X Entertainment Inc. consists of two monetized creators. It's Me, Wonston, Yes Honey, and Yo, It's Your Boy Leo together. This is their channel that they've started together, also monetized. But I just want to show you their individual channels as well, because they are both very much loved and well-respected creators. And they've been with Superchat from the beginning. When I talk so often about the idea of creators that have been with me for well over 2.5, almost 3 years now, It's Me, Wonston, Yes Honey, and Yo, It's Your Boy Leo have both been connected to me that long, and have been with Superchat so long that now, even after 400 episodes, they're still here. But they were both in episode number 0, where we were testing out before we did our first live stream. So they're two of the very first creators to ever come into a Superchat live stream. And the reason I put so much focus on this is just to give you an idea of the kind of support you can expect from creators like this, but they will also allow and encourage people to connect with each other, so you will meet more friends and family members when you're with them as well. Six Poses Back is coming up right now. We'll see what this creator's got going on their channel. I'm still getting to know them, but they've been here a couple times this weekend already. 343 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit farther on their road towards 400. I'm just going to take another video, just a stream replay here, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up with your content a little bit more. The idea, of course, is as we put channels on the screen week after week, and I get to know your content by watching it over the coming weeks and months, and then hopefully get to know the creator behind the channel, I'll do a better job of promoting every time you're here eventually. And then let me spin the wheel. Six Poses Back is bringing us pure variety, but they have streams as well as videos and shorts. So like I said, I'm still getting to know this creator, and hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. Fred Franklin was here for quite some time. Not sure if they're still here, but we'll have a quick look at their channel as well. I should actually refresh a couple of pages in the background here. Fred Franklin is somebody who has been with us a few times now, but I'm still getting to know this creator. So I'm going to take this driving back home video, and I'm just going to see what you had to say in there. I put that in my catch-up list, and then I'll just take this really short one as well for now. And that will help me get to know this creator just that little bit more. And over time, like I said, I get to hopefully get to know creators and their content, so I can do a better job of promoting the channels when they're here. Fred Franklin has 65 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 70 we know they must be thinking about, and a little bit farther on the road to the first 100. So, pardon me while I'm just adjusting a window in the background here. It's time for me to get some more names on our wheel. My page doesn't want to work, so I'll spin. We'll get another channel up here first, and then I'll add some more names. Oh, nothing to say in that bit? That's okay, Fred Franklin. As time goes on, like I said, I'll watch more and more of your content, and I'll get to know your channel. Runneth Over Garden and Life is coming up right now. This is another creator who's been with us frequently lately, just about every day as a matter of fact. 573 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. They're incredibly supportive because I run around trying to support other creators myself, bouncing in between premieres and live streams, and run into them regularly. Hopefully you will too. I'm just going to take, I'm going to miss your I'm going to pick one of these two videos, but I'm going to take the longer one. I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up a little bit, but I just want to see what you got going on for a garden tour. Because like I said, for some reason, I'm fascinated with these things lately. A lot of homesteading, gardening channels, farming, and outdoor lifestyle channels. And I think we have a lot to learn from them. I certainly do. So I just want to see what they have to say. Jeremy D-Day is coming up on the wheel. I'm not sure if Timmy Ray the King is still with us. Yep. Timmy Ray the King will come up. I will add some more names as we need them, but I'm going to get one more now. King Morgan has been here for a while. And actually, Jeremy D-Day, I just put you on the wheel as well. And we'll get Hobbs Horror on here. Hobbs Horror is a channel that I know from being supportive, bouncing in between different live streams and premieres. I run into them supporting other creators constantly. Southern Sandy Crafts is coming up. This is a creator I talked about earlier today. She's actually got 3 channels. It took me a long time to get to know. She had to tell me that the 3rd channel was her 3rd channel, actually. So that is Southern Sandy Crafts, and I'll show you her other 2 channels that you might be even more familiar with as well. 482 subscribers right now. We'd love to push her a little bit farther. That's an interesting video to put up now. Yes, how to make a wreath 4th of July. Smart move, getting that up just in a month, the month before, so that everybody can hopefully pick up on this video before the 4th of July. Interesting. So I'm just going to go through your videos though and see what else you've come up with. And I'm going to take this 6-minute video. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. Or I meant to put it in my catch-up list, but either way, right? And then I'm going to actually... oh, you did put this up 8 days ago. Okay, so this has been a while. Southern Sandy Crafts is putting things out frequently. And then I'm going to show you her other 2 channels. So Coupon Gale is another one that we recognize. And here she wants to help us save money. And this is the same generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter from Gale's Southern Living. So we'll look at that channel as well. Let me go back and see where we can get a link to that. Here it is. And almost 1,800 subscribers here. Now, this is her main channel, and she's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Thank you, Georgia Girl. Yes, happy Memorial Day to all of our American friends. And hopefully everybody's enjoying their day. Georgia Girl is GA Girl. I am every woman, the dream team. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away. And Gale's Southern Living, of course, is giving us a lot of variety on this channel. They actually did a very thoughtful and considerate video, more than a shout out, for TuberChat a while back called How to Use TuberChat so that everybody can maximize their time while they're here, which I thought was really cool. I'm just going to take another video here. Your featured video. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up on this channel as well. And of course, she's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up. And B Sugar 100, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Just want to double check our King Morgan and make sure I've got the right channel. And that is it. So King Morgan is a popular name. The more we search, find, and click on each other, the more we will all rise up the search results, and eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for our particular channels. So for King Morgan, we just want to make sure we mark or match the avatar here. This is a channel we're putting on the screen for the very first time. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. But when we get through to their videos, now I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of their videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes. Most of their stuff is much longer than that. I will take this 10-minute video here, and I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Team Goodman is coming up right now. This is a dynamic couple of creators, really. But Team Goodman has been a dear friend of Superchat for a very long time. You will often see them here in our live stream saying they are running it till the end, and they do that all the time. Team Goodman also uses a lot of our music in their live streams just as background music, and that's perfect because it's what it's meant for. I appreciate it greatly. For those of you who haven't seen it, all the same music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams, and we have a virtual 24-hour live stream running on that channel where you can continue to meet people the same way that we do here in Superchat. Team Goodman has been very supportive of all of my channels, actually. And this is a couple of creators who take us both indoors and outdoors. It's pure variety on this channel, but they do a lot of live streaming, and they will always encourage and allow people to connect when you're over there with them as well. I'm just going to take your featured video, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list as well. And then you'll notice they're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when you get there. So I'm spinning the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, but it's time to add some more names to the wheel. And Hobbs Horror is coming up right now. This is a creator I kept talking about today because we recognize them, and I see them out supporting others regularly. I can't imagine this is the first time they've been inside a Tuber Chat live stream, but the robot welcomed us, and it could be possible because we may not be connected just yet. So again, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I'll take this 9-minute one. I'm going to add this into my watch later list, and again, what that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat now as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Even though we're meeting Hobbs Horror here in Tuber Chat for the first time, I can tell you that I know this creator to be very supportive. I've run into them supporting others constantly. Jamie Hart is in the house, and Hilda DC has come in from our moderator squad. Jamie Hart happens to be a member. They said they can't stay, but they're just coming by quickly. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, even if you're coming by just to give a thumbs up or hang out or let the stream run. So Jamie Hart, will have a look at your channel right now, and thank you for that. Hopefully you enjoy your day. I'm just going to take your latest karaoke video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me catch up with your content a little bit, but Jamie Hart's here regularly and happens to be a member, so of course we had put their channel on the wheel as soon as I saw them in the chat. Now I did say I was going to get some more names on the wheel. I see the Weightlifting Geek has come in. They happen to be a member, so we've got them on the wheel right away, but Gloria's Platter is coming up. Mr. Bubbles is coming up as well. They've been having a lot of fun on our copyright-free music stream as well. I hope everybody will check that out so you'll see what I'm talking about, but it can be a lot of fun over there. People come in occasionally, like from time to time, because it's running 24 hours a day basically, but there's a lot of fun over there, including link drops. Justin Mello's music and vlogs is coming up right now. We'll see what this creator's got going on. Justin Mello's been a dear friend of Tuber Chat for a very long time. Definitely an advocate for helping other creators. They put out a lot of social media posts to help others grow their YouTube channels. We have a Facebook group. I believe Justin Mello posts there. Not sure if he posts in our Reddit. We have a subreddit as well. But there are a lot of different places where you can help others gain a lot of traction for their videos. Herman, the greatest, back in the house. Thanks for coming in. Jamie Hart, my pleasure. It was just luck today. You came in and the wheel picked you right away. And then enjoy your cake. I certainly am somebody who enjoys a lot of that myself. Justin Mello's Music and Vlogs has 5,800 subscribers, on the way to 5,900. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And like I usually say, for any channel of this size, there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by what we see from Justin Mello more than anything else is a very aggressive attempt at promoting others. And the reason why I use that word is just because as you start to follow some of the family members here in the Tuber Chat family, or for instance our other platforms like Twitter and Facebook, you'll notice Justin Mello constantly supporting other creators, which is great to see. I'm always happy to see generosity. I'm just going to go through your videos because I think I'm behind with Justin Mello. I'm just going to take your latest Music Mondays and add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall further behind. And I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Jamie Hart, is it your birthday? Is that where you're going for cake? Forgive me for missing your message in the chat. I hope we haven't missed your birthday, but happy belated if that's the case, or happy birthday if it's today, or happy coming up if it's coming up. And then Arsenic Element is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Timmy Ray the King is coming up as well. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. They're here with us frequently. They are bringing us videos as well as shorts. They're posting frequently, as we can see. I'm just going to take this almost 3-minute video. I'm going to put that in my catch-up list. And Timmy Ray the King is bringing us pure variety. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. But they're here with Tuber Chat frequently, almost every day, I think, actually. And like I said, they're posting frequently. So there's a lot of content to see when we get there. They got 556 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them on the road towards the 600 that they're thinking about. So I'm really going to start moving through channels now. We got a half an hour to go. And then Wolf Spirit Productions is going to stream right after Tuber Chat. We're going to go and raid that. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team is coming up. Forgive me, I know you were streaming. I think it was this morning, and I didn't catch it because usually on Monday mornings I get up and it's right away getting set for Tuber Chat and then getting on. But Georgia Girl actually streams often. She posts and streams. Most of her videos are short. Most of her streams are fairly long. I see you've got a Memorial Day merch sale going on, so I'm just going to take this video and put it into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up a little bit, but it's a bit longer than this other one. Now, Georgia Girl is somebody who's been with Tuber Chat for a very long time. It's pure variety on her channel, but she's always fun and inspiring and motivating. She will allow and encourage others to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. So hopefully you'll meet more friends and family members when you're over there. But like I said, this is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and has been for a very long time. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. You can see that Georgia Girl's been a member here on Tuber Chat for over a year. You can tell by the colors of those badges. Tuber Chat's been monetized just about, it's coming up on 2 years in another few months actually. So over a year and a half now, and Georgia Girl's been a member for most of that time. Jeremy D-Day is the second channel from JD Knight 7. I'll show you his original channel. This is another creator who's been connected to me for about 2.5, almost 3 years. And been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning. I've been connected to JD Knight 7 as long as I've been connected to House of X Entertainment Inc., Vern's Junk Closet, Brown Girl Bella, Walk With Me Tiffany, and a lot of other creators as well. So we see they're posting frequently. They've just put out a Memorial Day short as well, which is great to see. Jeremy D-Day has 267 subscribers on this channel right now. Hopefully we can push him a little bit farther. I'm going to take your backyard video, and I'm going to add that into my catch-up list to stay caught up with this channel. But when we head over to JD Knight 7, we see the original channel from this creator with over 4,100 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this one a little bit farther towards the 4,200 they're going to be thinking about. I'm going to get a couple more names onto our wheel from our chat list in a second here. And I'm going to see $1 Scratch Off King come up. I see Love to Travel with Wave is in the house. Good to see you here. My copy and paste doesn't want to work. Sometimes it's faster if I just type these things out. $1 Scratch Off King is coming up. Sweet Fingers Dish. As well as B Sugar 100. And I'll spin. We'll get another channel up here. Absolutely Raven should be coming up. Emotion New Soul is coming up. Now this channel is called Emotion, but it's such a popular name for a channel that we have to go a little bit farther to find them in the search results. And over time, they will rise up, of course, and YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for our particular emotion. In the meantime, I type in Emotion New Soul. And the reason why is because New Soul R&B music is what we're going to find when we get there. This is an official artist channel, and this is a talented singer and songwriter who brings us their original works on this channel. Actually, Aubrey, good to see you in the house. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. As well, when we look at Emotions channel, we see shorts, videos, streams, and often premieres. Now, they bring us music videos for their original songs, but then as well sometimes they bring us compilations, and that's where the premieres and the live streams come in. As well, they round out the content on this channel with some reaction videos, and of course they're fully monetized with lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Almost 2,800 subscribers. We're watching this channel grow rapidly. And then when we look at Writing with Emotion New Soul, we see a second channel from this same creator where they are bringing us a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of the music. So we get a chance to meet Emotion, the man behind the music, as a talented singer and songwriter. We get a bit more variety in some live streams with compilations here, a lot of shorts, some more reaction videos, but mostly a behind-the-scenes look at how the music is made. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Emotion's been a dear friend for a long time. They're here as both a moderator and a gold member, so we will see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, and we see their channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. Cabaret Gaming is in the house. Good to see you here. They've got a couple of channels as well, and I didn't take Emotion off the wheel, so we'll spin again. We'll see what's coming up next. Sweet Fingers Dish is coming up. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. Oh, Life with Adrian XO, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Yes, actually, they left us another message saying they've been busy. Now, Life with Adrian XO is another creator who's been with us for a very, very, very long time. They've been with Superchat just about from the beginning, as a matter of fact. But it's great to have you here. And it's one of these things, you know, that I like to talk about, where, you know, you wonder to yourself, who's still going to be with you a year down the road or 2 years down the road when you start your YouTube channel? it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like as our channels grow and we follow more and more creators, right? You can imagine Superchat now, I subscribe to everybody. So we literally are subscribed to well over 3,800 channels now. It's impossible to watch that many videos in a week. So we just support everybody as much as we possibly can. As long as everybody's doing that, everybody will be just fine. So Life with Adrian XO, after all this time, is still coming back as often as they can to Superchat, for which I'm grateful. They're also active on the other social networks as well. But you can imagine, like I keep saying, that when you grow and follow more and more creators, you're going to start seeing some of the people you see every day a little bit less. You see them a couple times a week, and then eventually once every couple of weeks, and then once a month. But like I said, as long as everybody's still supporting each other as much as we can, everybody will be just fine. But, you know, it makes it that much more special when we have creators that are coming in after all this time. The reason why I put so much focus on it is because you get the idea of how much of a supportive creator you will have. Now, not just here on YouTube, but I'm connected to Life with Adrian XO, I think on Twitter and on Instagram as well. So this is a creator who brings a lot more support than just YouTube. So you'll find that a lot in the in the Superchat family, but there's a lot of generous creators willing to support each other everywhere out there. Random and Proud, good to see you back in the house. Matthew, Binny, VHS Video World and more is here. Sweet Fingers Dish brings us delicious looking content. I'm just going to take your latest video and put it in my catch-up list so I can get caught up, make sure I don't fall behind. And one of the things I keep talking about with these cooking channels is we get a real world look at what a lot of these creators are making around the world for themselves, for their friends, for their families. And I really enjoy what I see. So 820 subscribers for Sweet Fingers Dish. I hope everybody will connect with them and push them towards the 900 that they're thinking about. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. It looks like it's going to be $1 Scratch Off King. They've been with us for a while again today. They're here with us frequently in Tuber Chat. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And let's see what $1 Scratch Off King has got going on right now. It's going to be time for me to get some more names on our wheel in another moment here. $1 Scratch Off King has 29 subscribers. Now, of course, they are bringing us lottery ticket scratching, which we have talked about many times because a lot of the creators in this genre and community are extremely generous, not to mention loyal and dedicated supporters, not just to each other, but to other people both here in the Superchat family and out in the YouTube streets, if that makes sense. So I hope everybody will connect with $1 Scratch Off King. They've been making frequent appearances here in Superchat. I'm just going to take another one of your latest videos. I know they're short, but I'm just going to put it in my catch-up list, and that will give me another one to catch up with you with. And pardon me, we're going to get Absolutely Raven up here. Now, if I remember right, Absolutely Raven actually crossed their 1,000 subscribers in Tuber Chat way in the very beginning. It might have been episode number 1. Oh, Absolutely Raven. I'm embarrassed by we're not connected now. Now, I wonder if that is something that YouTube might have taken away because it's been so long, but I have only that as a guess. It's been a very long time. I think Absolutely Raven, like I said, came in the very beginning of Tuber Chat, and I think they got their first, I think they crossed. Am I wrong? Am I mistaken? Maybe I'm mistaken, so forgive me for that. Maybe I'm telling stories over here that are not quite right. See, we've got, here's a stream. This is a year ago. This one says a year ago. So we've got red lines there. So you know that Tuber Chat was subscribed. Maybe they got some kind of a time limit because I haven't seen anything on your channel from a year. Maybe they took the subscription away. So in this case, I'm just going to subscribe and put the bell on right now. Usually I don't, but I'm going to take another video of yours and add it into my catch-up list. So this might be an example of what we see when we get so frustrated with YouTube taking our subscriptions away. They might do it after you haven't watched content from a creator for a very long time. But it's great to have Absolutely Raven back in the house again. And now, hopefully, we'll be and stay connected. So let's look at the Weightlifting Geek. We'll spin the wheel one more time. They happen to be a member. I had put them on the wheel as soon as I saw them. The Weightlifting Geek is somebody that wants to motivate us more with fitness than anything else, but they also say a lot of motivating and inspiring things as well. Now, this is another creator who brings us shorts, videos, and live streams, so all three types of content. And I see they've got a brand new video, so I'm just going to take this one, add it into my catch-up list as well. I see they've got a another video. Is this a premiere or a live stream? That's weird. It just says upcoming. Oh yeah, premieres. There it is. Okay, it says premieres. Yes, YouTube keeps changing the little things that they show here. Sometimes when you go to set that notification, you'll see one that says notify me instead of set reminder, even if you have the notification bell on for a creator. So that's interesting too. So the Weightlifting Geek has a second channel as well. Let's have a look at what they got here. The Relaxed Joe ASMR. We know that ASMR is a huge category on YouTube, so we're looking forward to seeing what this creator is going to bring us here as well. And Life with Adrian XO says they've been going to the gym a lot also. Hopefully I can take some motivation from you and start doing more of that. I've been doing the smallest amount over the last couple of weeks, but I really got to get something going on. Outgoing Azzy, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I'm going to add some more names in a moment, and I'm going to start dropping the link for the raid that we're going to go and see from Wolf Spirit Productions. They're going to start live streaming shortly, and we will go and visit them. I'll pin that link as well. Gloria's Platter is coming up on the screen right now. This is another creator that brings us delicious looking content, and they've started live streaming it as well. We've joined them for a live stream on Saturday. And then Life with Adrian XO needs to film a bit as well, but that's okay. You know, she's been at this for a long time, so it's no trouble to get the momentum back as soon as you start posting frequently again. Silent Silver, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Spotless Com is coming up on the wheel. I'll see who else we've got that I can add right away. Gloria's Platter brings us shorts, videos, and live streams, and it is mostly delicious looking content, but she's also taken us around for a shopping video here. She gave us a look through an Amazon grocery store the other day as well, which was kind of cool. Crafty Leo, good to see you in the house. Aaron Hockey's here. Love to travel with Wave. Let me get your channel ready to go. Life with Adrian XO is coming up, and Mondays are quite interesting. I'm gonna get Random and Proud up here as well, because Mondays don't start quite as hot and heavy as Fridays and Saturdays do here in Tuber Chat, but we still manage to get it. Might be interesting for you to know that on every single day here in Tuber Chat, we get an average of over 100 channels that come through. 5 to 10 of those might be new every day, but there are lots of familiar faces, and so it's very busy. It takes a little while to get onto the wheel and the screen, but we get to as many channels as we can. Gloria's Platter's here with almost 20, almost, I'm confusing myself with the numbers here. Almost 1,300 subscribers, halfway on the road to 1,300. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. I'm trying to talk too fast because I'm trying to rush now. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. She has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long time. So like I said, Life with Adrian XO has been a member here with Tuber Chat for over a year. It's been a little while since she's been here, but she has been a dear friend for a very long time. Like I said, somebody who I'm also connected to on the other social networks. I thought Twitter, and Instagram as well. So you can see I'm behind with you, but I'm going to take this 5-minute video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. Now, Adrian XO is already fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. She is bringing us shorts, as well as, I thought she live streams as well, but maybe just not for a while. Am I right or wrong about that? maybe live streaming is something as an idea for the future. In the meantime, videos and shorts. So it's great that you've got some of these, and I see you're getting some activity there as well, of course, with the birthday cake. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. She has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a very long time, pretty much here with Superchat from the beginning. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see what is happening. Wolfsbear Productions will start their live stream sometime within the next 10 minutes. We might go a couple minutes overtime here, but we will trickle in for our raid. Anybody can hop over there anytime they would like. The link is already posted, and the live chat is already running, of course, because that's an upcoming live stream. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is here as well. Oh, okay, so I was right. You did live stream before. Yes, Life with Adrian XL. And then Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is a member. I'm going to put them on the wheel right away. They actually happen to be a gold member. And Spotless Com is bringing us relaxing content, both in the form of videos as well as live streams. They've started doing some shorts as well. But this channel brings us relaxing content in pleasing visuals and audio, and they mix those up so that we can have different things to see and hear while we're on this channel. Spotless Com's been a dear friend for a long time, an incredibly supportive creator. I'm just going to take one of your latest videos. Now, hopefully you're posting content again soon. I know this one's a little bit older, but I'm still going to take it anyway and put it in my catch-up list. That will just help me give a little bit of watch time there. The other thing, too, is we have to remember that watch time counts over the last 365 days. So we need 4,000 hours or 240,000 minutes of eligible watch time within the last 365 days, but you end up losing any of the eligible watch time that you gained 366 days ago and beyond, and that updates daily. Coffee Talk and Dogs, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Spotless Com's bouncing in between premieres and live streams. We've joked about that many times because we run into each other constantly supporting others, because Spotless Com is so unbelievably supportive to other creators and engages conversation when they're visiting other channels. So we'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 800 subscribers that they're thinking about, and Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is coming up right now. Now, this is a creator that's got 4 different channels. I'm going to show you 2 of them right now and leave it to you to find their other 2 channels when you get to them. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder has been with me since the very beginning, and you know, I talk about these stories often here on Superchat about creators that have been connected to me for 2.5, almost 3 years. Kid Wonder is one of these creators, so unbelievably supportive to me before Superchat even started 2 years ago, that he was chosen as the first creator out of the Superchat family to be featured on episode number 2 of Superchat. Pardon me. So we see this creator growing rapidly now with almost 17,000, almost 17,000 subscribers. And they're posting frequently. They do shorts as well as videos and live streams. And they've got a second channel that I'm going to show you as well. Now, I'm just going to take another video here, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. But when we go and look at Kid Wonder's gaming and live stream, we're going to see another channel from the same creator. They bring a lot of live streaming over here with gameplay, and they mix that up. But this particular game that they've got here with 8-Ball Pool is something I actually collaborated with them on a couple of weeks ago. We played each other for about an hour. And if I remember right, Kid Wonder pretty much smoked me, but you can go and watch me get slaughtered on a virtual pool table with Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder if you'd like to. And they post frequently, like I said, with over 3,000 subscribers here as well. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther and get them rolling on the road to 3,100. Like I said, they've got another couple of channels. I'll leave it to you to find them when you get there. They do a news channel as well as a mukbang show. and you'll find them easily. And forgive me, Kid Wonder, I'm just racing because we're at the end of today's live stream. I already know I'm going overtime, but on Mondays I have family obligations and I have to leave on time. Actually, Aubrey is another member. We had put them on the wheel right away. We'll see what they've got going on their channel right now. We don't have a sub count, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. And we just want to do all we can to push each other along. Actually, Aubrey, we know, is over 500 because they've got their community tab there. So I'm just going to take one of their latest stream replays. I'm just going to add this into my catch-up list, and that will help me give you a couple of watch hours, or at least a watch hour, and then keep me caught up with the channel. The stream is actually an hour long, so it's literally like I'll give you a watch hour on that, but I'm happy to do it. And then Live to Travel with Wave is going to be coming up next. And actually, Aubrey's been a member for a while now. That's another creator who actually came into Tuber Chat, became a member right away. So you can see a loyal and dedicated supporter, not to mention a generous creator when I talk about that. Love to Travel with Wave is another creator who's out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, supporting others regularly, engaging conversation. They're here with Tuber Chat frequently. I'm just going to take one of your latest stream replays. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list, and that will help me give you a half of a watch hour and keep me caught up with your channel. So 1,400 subscribers right now. They're actually well on the road to 1,500. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit more. I'm going to drop the link for our raid one more time. We're going to go over and visit Wolf Spirit Productions. They're going to continue, they're going to live stream, but they're going to continue allowing and encouraging us to connect with each other when we're over there. So I'm just dropping the link for that. I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel on the screen. We're going to get to Mr. Bubbles right now. This is another creator who's been unbelievably supportive lately, not just here, but on our copyright-free music channel as well. And for those of you who haven't seen it, all the same music that you hear in the background of Tuber Chat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. And we have a virtual 24-hour live stream running over there where you can meet people all the time. Yeah, boy, Savage23, good to see you here. And Mr. Bubbles is a channel we want to be careful about when we're looking for them. We've got to spell this right because YouTube wants to misspell for us. But our Mr. Bubbles has a dot in between the words, but with no spaces. And you'll find them pretty quickly. Your search results might be different than mine because they're based somewhat on geographics. But I've been connected to Mr. Bubbles for a while. So I'm going to take another Bioshock replay, and I'm just going to add this into my catch-up list. That will just get a few more watch hours going. Mr. Bubbles now has 672 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. I'm going to spin the wheel. We're going to get to Cabaret Gaming. This is another gaming live streamer. They do a lot of other gaming on their channel as well. And thank you, Life with Adrian XO. I'm just going to put Cabaret Gaming up here. We'll see their second channel as well. They've got Cabaret Vlogs where they bring us tips, tricks, tech, and tutorials from the same creator behind this channel. Now, when we follow Cabaret Gaming and are able to make it into a live stream, we catch a very dynamic creator who's able to share with us the fun and excitement that is happening while they're playing. They're very warm, welcoming, they draw you in, and always energetic. So I always enjoy catching them. Hopefully I'll catch them on a stream soon. I'm just going to take your latest Prince of Persia video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up and make sure I don't fall behind. And when we look at Cabaret Vlogs, like I said, we see tips, tricks, tech, and tutorials from the same creator behind Cabaret Gaming. They always come in with 2 accounts to give us that extra thumbs up. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. We're going to look at a brand new channel here in the Tuber Chat family right now. This is bsugar100, and we'll see what their channel is all about. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then, you need an energy drink. Yes, Spotless Calm. I said I was going to stop drinking these things, but I haven't yet. bsugar100 has almost 500 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, give them a warm welcome into the Tuber Chat family, and get their community tab a little bit closer. Don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So I'm going to take this weight loss journey video. I'm going to add that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Yeah, Spotless Calm, it's good to see you. So thank you. Spotless Calm is a dear friend, somebody who I was quite close to for quite some time. They're somebody who's out supporting other creators, extremely generous in going over and above and trying to support others, sharing information that can help everybody in their YouTube journey, including when it comes to live streaming and some of these 24-hour live streams that run. They've got some long live streams on their channel. Hilda DC is part of our moderator squad. We're overtime now, so she's got a premiere that's already running. She is a very much loved and well-respected creator, part of our moderator squad. Pardon me, and thank you, Michael's Adventures. He's always here every moment that he can be, but is heading out to a work. Just like myself, my full-time gig takes me outdoors Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so that's why you never see me here. We'll be back on Friday. Hilda DC does interesting twist in her videos. They're almost like mukbang-style challenges or product reviews. And she posts almost every day, whether it's a live stream or a premiere. You'll find a lot of positivity from this creator, both in herself and then in special effects that run through her videos and in the robots that run through the streams. You'll meet lots of friends and family members there. She has a very fast-paced, high-energy chat, and you'll meet more friends and family members when you're over there. She brings us shorts as well as videos as well as live streams. And like I said, she's been a dear friend for a very long time, part of our moderator squad. All of our moderators have channels of their own. They all do something different, but they all allow and encourage people to connect when they're in live streams and premieres, so you'll meet more friends and family members. I hope you will connect with all of our moderators. So as well, Random and Proud is coming up right now. Forgive me for the channels that I did not get to today, but on Mondays I have family obligations. I have to go right this minute. We'll be back on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As always, Random and Proud is fairly new to Tuber Chat. I'm still getting to know them, but I'm going to take one of their latest videos. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get to know their channel a little bit better. And then I'm going to drop the link one more time for everybody to come into Wolf Spirit Productions live stream. They should have already started already. We'll go over there and raid. I will also come in for a couple of minutes, and then we'll see everybody again soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.